All right. You ready to go? I'm ready. Ready? Let's go.
Welcome back. We just had dinner. It was really good.
Okay.
Well, you're the one who made it, so I wanted to thank you for the dinner publicly on the internet.
You thanked me privately off the internet, and I kind of preferred that, to be completely honest.
Well, now everyone knows you made a good dinner.
Alright, whatever.
So, it's actually him this time.
He calls your mother by her first name?
I'm under the impression that he's got a really hot mom.
Does everyone do that then, maybe?
Maybe. About half of the flavor text you get out of this is just going to be about how his mom is hot.
She looks so young.
Oh god, what?
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
so
just, do you want to learn how to fight?
Yeah, but
Learn
like you have
learn?
to access it through this thing where it'll randomly pop up as casual dialogue you get out of it.
Maybe after we go a certain amount, it would just start repeating itself, and then that's just the default or something like that. Because we've seen this before.
How did? Okay, so it just attached. It's never attached to the beginning of her dialogue before, though.
Maybe from now on it will be. I
don't
don't
know.
entirely know.
Okay.
Quit
Bye,
wasting time.
everyone.
I don't want
Alright.
to talk to you anymore. Go to Live
Okay.
Bliss.
Yeah. Okay. So that is there.
Right.
Yes. So
Super.
we're going after a bonus boss.
Again.
What are we doing? You got it all written down.
Well, yeah, and honestly, what I'd really like to do is find out how the heck you were supposed to find this one.
What do I do?
Go and meet our Cubelords.
Oh, okay. We gotta make a sacrifice to the all-knowing Cubelords.
Yes, I thought for sure that talking to Pandemon would get this for you, and it doesn't. He doesn't tell you.
Okay.
And it's like, where else are you supposed to find out?
Grandpa's technically in this area, and I haven't shown him.
He's behind the pillar, right?
Yes. I'm gonna
Yeah.
banish their souls.
Banish them to the shadow realm.
Yeah, pretty much.
The dark area? I don't know.
I'm sending them to another dimension.
A dimension called back into, like, childhood.
What?
I get. You're turning them back into eggs,
I'm
like,
sending them to the egg dimension.
but they're being reborn.
Yeah. They're being destroyed and sent to Hades.
I guess, like, I don't know. Seems a little intense, to be completely honest with you.
More eggs for Salami, whether she needs them or not.
Salami super does not need any more eggs.
She's just swimming in them.
You can only have so many eggs with your salami before it becomes pointless and nobody wants it.
It's a single slice of salami, like with like 3 eggs cracked over it.
So go and meet the Cubelords. So here's the thing. I like I said, I don't understand how you were supposed to just know this.
That weird fucking camera shift too.
So red first, starting from
this-
the left. Yeah.
Okay.
Red, yellow, green. No.
Huh?
That was right. Red, yellow.
I didn't have yellow.
Yeah, you did. That's yellow.
No, it wasn't yellow, but okay, whatever. Maybe
Go
you're
to
seeing
green.
different colors than me.
maybe. I'm sorry. Green.
Come on. It stopped me.
Okay. I don't know.
All right.
Which I guess would be like stoplight colors, but why would you be expected to know?
I'm gonna ask Grandpa. So long as that gate's not... Okay, yes. There was another weird camera shift. I don't know why just that door does it, except that I guess the Cubelords want it that way.
Maybe.
They seem pleased with us. You can never really tell.
Oh, I'm actually kind of, like, I'm a little bit disappointed. Somebody pointed out that, like, they were really hoping for us to end on episode 100 for this. And like I was thinking about it and I was like, oh yeah, that would be super cool. And then I looked at the editing and I looked at like the schedule and the amount of video that we have and I'm like, no, that's not like honestly this episode is probably coming out and I'm going to take a guess and say it's probably late 90s. But oh my goodness, we are very close to 100, and we may have even passed it for all that I know.
And these have run long, and I'm sorry for that.
Just a little bit. It's not entirely your fault. It is an
You
RPG.
could have just cut the episodes like to 15 minutes instead of 10 or whatever.
I really could have, but
we wouldn't have known.
Yeah, and honestly, the 10-minute schedule, I'd like to kind of maybe, and I'm gonna kind of make this as a way to formally ask you guys who have actually stuck with us long enough and have been watching this.
Thanks, by the way.
Yeah, very much. Thank you very, very much. Do you guys honestly feel that we should extend the time of the episodes and everything? Because currently it runs and they're about 10 minutes. Sometimes I'm under by a bit. Sometimes I'm over by a bit. And I like to think it kind of balances itself out. But it's one of those things where it's like I look at it and I go, 10 minutes is fine, right? Like 10 minutes and it's a daily video thing. We could probably extend that to 15 and it would be totally okay too. Wasn't that the portal down?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that yet. Hold on.
There's nothing up here.
Hold on. Yes, there is. But I have to get past this guy first.
There's totally nothing. You're just wasting time.
Shush.
Fine, use a no encounter if you're going to do this.
I could just warp.
Okay, but use a no encounter when you get out.
Alright, yeah, I probably should because this area doesn't offer me, like, anything right now.
Yeah, there's no reason for us to really be
like,
here.
Well, if I had different monsters out, then fighting the birds would be good, but they're not showing up. It's just been all dragons.
I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Basically, if you guys think that the episode should be longer, let me know, and I'll think about maybe rescheduling the amount of time that we put into recording so that maybe we could have a longer recording session and put out videos that are a little bit longer. I'm just worried that if they're longer than about 10 minutes, people are going to lose interest. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. We do have a few episodes that are out.
I wanted to show Grandpa.
Okay.
And see if he had any information for our cubes.
Oh.
Oh!
So he would have explained it. That would have been really difficult for us to have figured out, though.
Not necessarily. Because if you can find him and he's not that hard to see,
I don't even
if you can find him, you can figure that out.
Mock Galmon's eye color, that you're going the wrong way.
Oh, right. It's down this way.
Down over here.
There we go.
There you go.
Well, about episode length. When we first got into this, I assumed that we were going to do like at least half hours for the episodes. Because, and we've had this discussion off mic before, that we've got very different ideas of what should... weird angle.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Anyways, we've
got
very...
Pandamon was giant for a second.
He is. There's very different ideas of what an LP should be. Josh usually, if he's watching a Let's Play, is doing it just from, like, people who call themselves YouTubers.
No, that's not entirely true, but...
Like you watch people who like, do stuff on YouTube, and that's, like, their living. Like that kind of person.
Not always, but sometimes.
Yes, well, anyways, those are the ones where they're... What are they normally, like, 10-minute daily episodes?
No.
Well, then where'd you get that idea?
Okay, so YouTube's gone through a handful of cycles, and the idea is that basically, to begin with, people thought 10 minutes was okay because YouTube was a little bit like popcorn, especially when it came to LPs, where it's like you would have short stuff going on, and you'd watch it, and it would literally just be there so that you could watch it for 10 minutes and then be done, and you could just go through it quickly, like just quick little 10-minute pieces and stuff like that. And then as time went on, it kind of shifted, and it's like nowadays it's far more like likely to find 30-minute LPs, but because of our schedule, I didn't feel like it was appropriate to ask you, hey, do you want to sit down and record for like 4 hours? Because I want to put out a daily video, and if we're putting out 30 minutes a day in a week, that means that we're, 7 times... what is it, 3.5 hours. It would be us sitting down doing recording for 3.5 hours to prepare 30-minute episodes for every single day.
Well, it didn't have to be daily. Anyways, the way
I want it to be daily.
okay, but let me finish.
Okay.
The way I envision how Let's Plays work, I usually look at them through lparchive.com, which is mostly just a way that they save LPs that start on Something Awful forums. I don't have an account there. I'm not paying for $10 to sign up for an account. But like if it goes on to LP Archive, then it's all there. So I would just sort of watch what was already completed. So it didn't matter when they came out, and I, for some of them, got the impression that, oh, maybe it's been weeks or months between episodes that they've done because they have other things to do in their lives. And they would be, like, usually, it depends on what the game was, but it'd be, like, from a half to a full hour. And I could just speed through, like, 15 of those, and that would be the whole game, depending on what the game was. So that was my assumption, that we would be really casual about it. Wouldn't have to be daily, wouldn't have to be big. I don't know. But it felt like we came into it with different ideas, and it took us a while to figure out what each other wanted, and we're doing the 10 minutes, but we don't have to. It could be any amount of time. It really could.
With Digi-Will and Digivice in hand, there's a Digi-Dynamic force in Digiland. When the Digi-Pass, Digi-Present collide, time to Digi-Side.